Hey, my friends, Celestial K here. Acceptance is a big part of the spiritual path of yoga, and also I think a part of being happy, being in a human body. We have to accept what is around us, even though we might not think about it as being perfect. Maybe it's not exactly what we want. I'm petting my cat here and my son is playing around, so you might hear some things. But again, things might not be exactly perfect. This might not be the most quiet setting I wanted to have with this, filming this video, or this level of not distraction. But at the same time, it's perfect in its own way, you know? So if I can step back from my own ideas in my mind, imagine myself taking a step back, kind of from a bird's eye view, looking down on what's happening and taking out some attachment that I have towards it by looking at what's happening, what I'm feeling, what's going on, what I'm experiencing as not good, not bad, but it just is. It is happening. It is a part of my experience. So we can breathe it in and let it be what it's supposed to be. Let it be part of my experience. Can I look on this without the eyes of judgment? This is going to take practice, and that's why we call yoga a practice. I don't really like to say I'm a yoga master, you know. Maybe a yoga expert might be, you know, a better title, but even titles themselves, like, what do they mean, right? Now my cat's living on the camera stand. I'm like, don't make it fall. But if we can take this concept in our day, the more we practice it as saying, I know I might not be happy right now with the situation at work, with this co-worker who's saying these things, but you know what, in the grand scheme of things, it's not good or bad because everyone has their own perspectives, but it just is. It's happening. Can I breathe into it and accept it? That acceptance that you feel is going to be the first path towards joy that you can experience. Thinking about it from a higher perspective, maybe the perspective of God, source, maybe the perspective of spirit, the universe, or your higher self. Maybe the perspective of angels, whatever higher being you want to bring into this. Try to look at things from their perspective. That helps me too, to zoom out. And these are just kind of some tools that I use, like mental tools, for me to cope with not judging, because judging is so big in human life, right? And to practice non-judgment in the yoga practice is really hard to do. Like not judging things, just in general, like saying how, you know, how I'm watching my son grow up, almost 11 months old. And for me to say, you know, this is good for you to chew on, but this is bad for you to chew on. I mean, as long as it's not dangerous, you know, these are judgments that we're making all the time as human beings. But for us to open our arms, metaphorically, and allow in this spaciousness, this vibration of okay and welcomingness, welcome the things that once would stress you out, because now that I have practiced this non-judgment, it's not for me to decide maybe if it's good or bad, because it just is. It's happening, you know? And the same concept of going with the flow. You can't stop it. Maybe you could pray about something and, you know, take action. But right now, can you just sit with it and let it be? That's also part of the yoga practice too, when we're sitting in a pose. If we are in some kind of yoga pose and it's not comfortable, that's when we learn, well, sometimes I have to sit with this discomfort. Sometimes I have to be uncomfortable to learn this lesson of being okay with this, going with the flow with this, and trusting my inner source, you know, trusting that I'll be okay, trusting that everything is okay right here, right now, as the yogis call it, santosha, which I will talk more about in the future. But can we practice this being okay with where we are right now? And if you're struggling with, you know, these concepts, I do encourage you to do some yoga practice, especially along with me. Just make it part of a practice, a routine to do some yoga. And I do promise you that with consistent practice, these concepts will seep in, and you will start seeking out more of these yoga principles and spiritual concepts. So wishing you a wonderful day. I hope this inspired you. I hope you could maybe even listen to it again, maybe take a note or something to remind yourself, step away, you know, non-judgment, look through the eyes of source. Whatever stood out to you the most with thinking about things as being what they are, with acceptance, then I hope that you can take that into your day and your whole life. Thank you guys for listening. And I do want to also say that I am hosting this Joy All Day Summit, and I'm really excited about it. It will begin, the summit itself is a free event that will begin November 10th, and then there will be 20 days where a video will go out each day. And if you haven't signed up for it yet, please message me or email me to get on the list. Just do support at SarahVanBuskirk.com. Sarah Van Buskirk is my real name, not my pen name, and it's also my website. So check that out, and that's where you can sign up as well, SarahVanBuskirk.com. But just send me an email if you can't find it. I will also put a link below so that you can just sign up for this summit when it's open. So registration will start November 1st. So I'm really excited about this upcoming Joy All Day Summit. Why aren't we happy in our daily lives? And let's flip that. That's really the title of the summit. Let's flip that. Let's be happy. So how can we access our true inner joy? So be on the lookout for that. Please like and subscribe to my channel and to this video and all the other, you know, amazing things that you'll see upcoming on this channel, as well as all the archive of great videos that I have for you. All right. Namaste.